kind of a daddy's girl. I think she brought joy to everything.
She was different from the time she was little. She just had a big smile. People were drawn to her. When I say she was the shining star of our family, she was. She just pulled everybody together.
That special kind of just light, you know, just people were drawn to her, and she would really want to know about people, you know, and it was something very special.
Kim was my best friend, but my daughter Katie, she was her soulmate.
We would say that we were like twins maybe, that our insides were shared. We always, from the time we were little, up until, you know, she died, we just had the best relationship.
I always wanted to have a family, but I think for Kim it was her calling. You know, she liked teaching. She really liked interacting with the kids, but I think she always knew that she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom.
Currently, Layla is 10. The twin little boys are 5, and then Frankie is 22 months.
You know, with our first daughter, Layla, she had a hard time right after Layla was born.
It hit her big time postpartum, and that involved a hospital stay, that involved medication.
And then the twins came 4 years later, and she did well overall with that. But yeah, twin life was hard, you know, having 2 little babies.
About 5 months in, her postpartum hit again, and then her last baby, Frankie, 5 months after her postpartum started again.
The bad times were not very frequent, and you know, but they were, you know, pretty severe when they were. I think it was an up and down struggle, and I think some of it she suffered somewhat in silence. You know.
And it was even keel until it wasn't, and then it blew up in the matter of just a few days. I've read that a suicidal thought or feeling can subside in 15 or 20 minutes. And that's exactly how long it took her to get to her destination. She left when I was babysitting, and she went to a dentist appointment that she never made it to. I was the first person to see her beautiful face when she was born, and I was the last person to see her face before she died.
I think it came as a shock to all of us. She had a calendar of all the things she was going to do the next week. It's hard to put together sometimes. This is an illness of the mind, you know, it's not decision, you know, in a lot of respects. You know, Kim loved her family and her friends and everybody. She fought hard. Yeah.
It's just changed our lives. You know, you wake up thinking about her, go to bed thinking about her. It's just a big hole. I've told everybody ever since the tragedy is that enjoy every day. Make sure you always hug them, kiss them, tell them you love them. Did all that the day we lost her.
I think that some of the brightest lights are the ones that are hurting the most.
She probably touched more lives than, you know, most people do. You know. Threefold more than most people do in a lifetime in her short time here on this earth. And she always lived each day to the fullest.
She loved the mission of I Understand. I mean, Kim is the one that taught me many years ago how to say when someone dies by suicide. She taught me all these things because she cared so much about people, especially since she understood what it was like to struggle with mental health. She would find all the best places to go, and the Children's Museum was for sure one of her favorite. She had the year pass, and would just come all the time. We would like sit on the floor like right over there and take pictures with our phones while our kids were just discovering and playing.
Looking good, buddy.
We partner with a lot of people, but one in the mental health capacity. This is our very first time. We are learning more from Bonnie and I Understand than we ever thought we could learn. We just wanted to come together and figure out how we can present to our community a way for maybe adults to talk to their children about mental health. So the idea of an exhibit came about, and stay tuned because that is in the works as we speak. It's a treehouse now. Maybe in a few months it's going to be something a little different. It's actually the perfect space for these difficult conversations. And even though they might not happen right then and there on the spot, the kids may feel a little bit more comfortable talking later on.
We so appreciate what's happening here, and we think it's going to be a great thing for the community. Hopefully this will be something that they can always look back on, always come to, and always think about their mom.
And I think she would absolutely love it. She loved being here. She loved kids. She was very in tune with kids' feelings. All aspects of this project just really resonate.
It's very bittersweet because it's like the worst thing that could happen has happened, but there's something that's really great coming out of this exhibit. Kim loved the Children's Museum and Kim loved helping people. So all those things will be here. And I think that Kim would just be really proud of this.